Hi everyone, Bigfoot here. I have a special video that I wanted to do post trail days to talk about and reflect on my experience at trail days. Also, I wanted to give everyone the schedule of content that I still have not uploaded so you can kind of have an idea what is still to come, because I still got like 20, I'm not kidding you, like 20 other videos that I'll be uploading and publishing here in the upcoming days. And then just a few other things that are on my mind. So first and foremost, my experience at trail days. So the experience was totally different than my experience in 2016. I hiked into trail days on the Appalachian Trail, and I didn't really get a chance to have the same experience. I have a different level of enjoyment with trail days last year, mainly because I took a 0 on Sunday, the last day of trail days, to really recover, relax, and reflect on the first 22 or whatever days that it was, quarter way almost, of my Appalachian Trail through hike. And this year, it was completely different in a lot of different ways, really. Number one, we got there earlier, so I had a chance to be able to live almost the entire weekend of events at trail days. Number two, just how much things have changed with this channel and the popularity that it's received. And then lastly, being able to experience it with my own family, Miss Bigfoot, Bella. So I didn't know what to expect going to trail days. I knew that I wanted to do some vlogging and try to capture as much as I could, because I wanted to give everyone here that didn't have the same opportunity that I have to be able to experience what trail days is all about. And I knew that I would meet a lot of hikers, be able to connect with some that I've been in contact with, but I could not have been prepared for what I experienced. I was totally taken back by the amount of support that we have for our channel at Follow Bigfoot. I didn't keep track, but I met hundreds of hikers, and so many, I don't even know. It was mind-blowing and mind-boggling how many people came up to me and told me how much they enjoyed the videos that we're doing, how impactful they are, how practical that they are. Not only that they are helping inspire to get them on the trail, but also stay on the trail. And some of the most inspiring comments were a couple that said, "We are giving people hope." Comments like this is what inspires me to continue doing what we're doing here at Follow Bigfoot. There's one thing that I learned last week, that is, I am not going to stop doing this. And the power of the community that we have here. We wrote out a check for $1,000, the ATC, that we were able to raise. The amount that we've been able to give back so far, and we're just scratching the surface. We are doing good in this world. We are making this community, this world, a better place. And I am honored to be a part of this. I didn't know what this channel was going to turn into. I wanted it to be a resource to share what I learned last year on the trail. But I honestly didn't know what to expect. And I'm on this total high, this cloud nine, since getting into trail days, even through right now, that it's hard to even explain. I am so inspired by all of you and the touching comments that you shared with me about what we're doing here. What's really important to me is being a positive role model in this community, to share my experience, to give back to the community, and make this world a better place. And just this last weekend proved to me that we are starting to do that. That we are doing that. So Trail Days was the best vacation I think I've ever taken. It was a different vacation I've ever taken. I spent a lot of time either meeting and chatting with all of you that follow me and support me, and vlogging to try to capture as much of the culture and the experience of Trail Days for all of you. And and it was just absolutely incredible. I don't even know what to say about the word that people said about us, about me. I'm totally humbled by everything, and we are going to continue to do great things. So anyway, this was just an amazing week. I am so excited that I was able to bring all of you along with it. I have a lot of content to upload here, and I want to just take a quick moment to run through kind of what to expect here in the upcoming days. So I counted and have a total of 17 videos that'll be dropping here in the next 4 or 5 days. I had an opportunity to hit almost every major gear rep, and I really wanted to take an opportunity to be able to show all of you what you may have missed out at Trail Days on the gear side. So starting tomorrow, which is Wednesday the 24th of May, I'm going to publish the first 4 vendor walkthroughs, and they are Z-Packs, Dutchware, Farm to Feet, and Climate. On Thursday will be Hyperlight Mountain Gear, Satis Graphics and Design, Vargo, and Cedar Tree Industry, which features the PACA. Friday is going to be Stick Pick, Darn Tough, Hammock Gear, and Between the Blazes, the YouTube channel. Saturday is going to be Nemo, Lightheart Gear, and the Hiker Yearbook. And then Sunday is a special message from Alda and the giveaways from Backpacker Magazine that took place, that I know I shared, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, was just incredible how many thousands and thousands of dollars of gear that these reps got together to give away to all the hikers. So that is the schedule of what you can expect here in the upcoming days on Follow Bigfoot. As we move forward in the future, things that you can expect from me is to try and capture events like this that I'm able to make it to. And for sure, and what is probably most important to me, is giving back to the community. So I mentioned on some of my videos, after we partnered with the ATC, that I would like to do something similar with the Appalachian Long Distance Hikers Association, or ALDA. and also Hiker Yearbook. And I picked those two because of a couple different reasons. Now, I don't know what it looks like yet if we do something very similar with how we did the revenue donation drive for the ATC. I'm still kind of thinking and pondering that myself. If you have any ideas of how you would like me to do this, would love to hear from you and kind of figure that out as we go. But you definitely can count on me to continue to look for ways to give back to our communities here, make this a better place. All right, so Bella decided to join me here for just a little bit. She's a lot cleaner now than she was when you probably last saw her. And dry. Ways that you guys can continue to support me on this channel. I want to continue, like I said, to give back to the community. And one of the ways that you can help give back to me is, number one, just continuing to stay supportive of this channel. Watch the videos that I do. If you like the videos, give me a like. If you don't, then give me a dislike. And comment. If there's something that you would like to see or any criticism of how I can get better, would love to hear that from you as well, because I think that I don't have all the answers. I don't know everything, and I rely heavily on all of you to be my compass as to whether or not what we're doing here on Follow Bigfoot is working, is effective, is efficient. Now, another way that you can support what we're doing here is to become a part of my Patreon community. Now, this requires a pledge. You can pledge anything from $1 to $5 up to $100, depending on what you want to do and how you want to support the community here. All the money that I use on Patreon goes back into the channel, goes back into the community, as you saw that we did with the ATC, and really helps put me in a position that one day being able to put full-time efforts into this channel, which I believe would then be able to not only enable me to continue the content that we're doing here, but be able to touch more people and be able to have a bigger impact on the community in giving back. So one of the things that I will be starting here in actually just a few days is my first summer hike on the Superior Hiking Trail, which is the trail that I am attempting to set a speed record on this upcoming July, August. I think I start sometime like July 29th or 30th. Anyway, if you're interested in being connected with me at a higher level with our community here, one of the reward levels on Patreon offers you the ability to track me on my GPS. So I actually will be turning on my GPS this week, and I'll have that with me on every single adventure that I go on this upcoming summer, between the Superior Hiking Trail, the Boundary Waters, the John Muir Trail. And in addition to that, I will be doing live video feeds on a private Facebook page that I started. And my idea with that is to be able to involve all of you at a closer level with what I'm doing here, and also give you the opportunity to ask any questions, especially while I'm out there on the trail in the middle of it, to kind of get a real perspective of what's really happening, what's going on in my mind while I am through hiking. And one thing I'm actually pretty excited about is I took the plunge and I got a personal cell phone. So my other phone is my company phone, but a personal cell phone. I upgraded to the iPhone 7 Plus, which has an incredible camera and even better video quality than the 6 Plus. So this will be my camera on the trail, but I have Verizon, which now enables me to have even better coverage out there on the trail to be able to do some of the vlogging that I want to do, upload it while I'm actually on the trail, do these live video feeds, and not have some of the issues like I did down in Damascus where I am in a black hole, and be able to actually have an opportunity to be able to actually give this footage as live and real time as possible. And then the last way that you can support me is by shopping on Amazon. Any single time that you see a link on my description of every video to Amazon, whether that is specific to the gear that I talk about in the video, or just the shop on Amazon link, any single time that you go on there and purchase anything on Amazon, whether you're actually buying that piece of gear or you're just shopping for something else, whether that's some food or a timing belt for your car, whatever it might be, I will get a small commission on every single item that's purchased through Amazon. And honestly, I really rely on the money that is being generated on Amazon to pay for a lot of the video equipment that I've been getting, like my MacBook Pro, my camera that I'm videoing here, the $1,000 iPhone that I just bought. So it doesn't cost you any money whatsoever, and all of these things will help put me in a position here at Follow Bigfoot to eventually do this full time and again be able to have a bigger impact with giving back in the community and being able to get back on the trail more frequently, and of course doing more videos and everything else that comes with that. Anyway, this video has been long enough. Thank you to all of my supporters for everything you guys have done. You seriously inspire me to continue doing what we're doing here on Follow Bigfoot, not just with making fantastic content, but also to giving back to the communities. So stay tuned for all the great content and the rest of the coverage from trail days in the upcoming days here. And I will see you guys on the trail this weekend on the Superior Hiking Trail. If you don't already, follow me on both Instagram and Facebook at Follow Bigfoot. I'll be leveraging those social media platforms to post some of the pictures and things like that this weekend in my hikes. And of course, if you're interested in being even closer with our community here and getting real-time live video feeds, stop down at Patreon to see how you can do that. Thanks, guys. You are the best, and I hope you continue to follow Bigfoot.